Hey there, Jujutsu Kaisen fans! Let's talk about something seriously exciting, those small details that make this anime even more amazing. If you're like me, you probably want to catch every single moment the creators sneak in. And trust me, what I've found is going to change the way you see JJK forever. Here's the plan: this isn't just one video. Oh no, we're breaking it down into 3 parts. That means you're getting more details, more surprises, and more moments that'll make you rethink everything you thought you knew about this series. But before we get started, I need you to do something real quick. If you're as into JJK as I am, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on those notifications. Seriously, you don't want to miss what's coming next. Now, let's begin. Now, for the first moment, remember that basketball scene? Well, Gojo might have been showing off his skills, but if you look closely, you'll notice something hilarious. He sneaks a quick peek under Shoko's skirt. Yeah, you heard that right. It's so fast that most people missed it, but it's there. Whether you find it funny or just classic Gojo being Gojo, it's one of those tiny moments that makes JJK so entertaining. Next up, let's talk about Jujutsu Kaisen's cursed energy. The magic system in this show is inspired by some iconic series like Hunter x Hunter and World Trigger. Just like Nin and Hunter x Hunter, cursed energy is tied to emotions and mastered through discipline. Gei de Ukutami clearly drew from Yoshihiro Togashi's approach, creating something just as layered and intense. But there's also influence from World Trigger, where characters use energy-based weapons and abilities. The result is a system that's not only cool, but also keeps you thinking. Sure, it's complex, but that's what makes it so interesting. Third thing I found is that Nobara dyes her hair. Now, if you're a fan of the series, you probably already know that Nobara is a force to be reckoned with. She is strong, confident, and always ready for action. But did you know that her iconic hair color isn't natural? That's right, Nobara's hair, with its distinctive shade of brown, is actually dyed. While the exact reason for her choice to dye her hair isn't explicitly stated in the series, it adds an intriguing layer to her character. Perhaps it's a form of self-expression, a way for Nobara to stand out even more in a world filled with powerful sorcerers. Or maybe it's simply a personal preference, reflecting her unique sense of style. Regardless of the reason, one thing's for sure: Nobara rocks her dyed hair with confidence and flair. It's just another aspect of her character that makes her so memorable and beloved among fans of Jujutsu Kaisen. So the next time you admire Nobara's boldness in battle, take a moment to appreciate the subtle detail of her dyed locks. Fourth thing I found is that Gojo has an obsession with sweets. He's got a serious sweet tooth. Yes, you heard that right. Gojo-sensei has a penchant for all things sugary and sweet. Now, if you're familiar with Jujutsu Kaisen, you already know that Gojo is quite the enigmatic character. From his exceptional skills as a sorcerer to his eccentric behavior and quirky sense of humor, he's captured the hearts of fans everywhere. But what you might not know is that behind his cool and composed exterior lies a love for candies and sweets. It's said that Gojo initially turned to sugar to give his brain a boost, but it quickly became a full-blown obsession. And who can blame him? With all the battles and challenges he faces, a little bit of sweetness goes a long way in keeping his spirits high. So, the next time you see Gojo-sensei effortlessly dodging curses and cracking jokes, just remember, he's probably got a stash of candies hidden somewhere nearby, ready to devour them. Fifth thing I found is the emotional depth of Fushiguro, one of the main characters in Jujutsu Kaisen. Now, if you're familiar with Fushiguro, you know he's often portrayed as serious and stoic, keeping his emotions close to the vest. However, there's a side of him that's not often seen in the series: his deep attachment to his Shikigami. For those who may not know, Shikigami are creatures summoned by talented sorcerers to aid them in battle. Megami possesses a diverse array of these spirit animals, each serving a unique purpose. However, what sets Fushiguro apart is his profound connection to his Shikigami. You see, once a Shikigami is slain in battle, it's gone for good, unable to be revived or replaced. And despite his composed demeanor, Fushiguro deeply mourns the loss of the Shikigami. It's a testament to his character's complexity and the weight he carries as a sorcerer, while Fushiguro may not outwardly express his grief. Sixth thing I found uncovers a sneaky little change in Yuji's appearance. Before he devours Sukuna's finger, there's no line under his eye. But once Sukuna merges with him, bam! Suddenly, Yuji is rocking 2 extra eyes, and those lines stays put even when he reverts to his human form. It's like a permanent reminder of Sukuna inside of him. And in manga, this line's disappeared when Sukuna left his body. 7th thing I found is that Yuji's old friend are shadowing Nobara and Fushiguro. Ever notice how Yuji's 2 old friends seem like a sneak peek into his future? The girl's got that short hair and spunky vibe just like our girl Nobara, while the boy's as quiet as a mouse just like our brooding buddy Fushiguro. Coincidence? I think not. 8th thing I found kicks off with a street-side showdown between Gojo and Suguru. But hold the phone, what's that in the background? A knockoff KFC cleverly rebranded as KIC. I mean, who knew even fast food joints had doppelgangers in the world of anime? The 9th thing I found is that after Yuji chose down on Sukuna's finger, take a peek into his eye. What do you see? That black part of his eye? It's morphed into a shape resembling a human. It's a clever little detail hinting at the presence of another person lurking inside Yuji's body. Creepy, right? The 10th thing I found is that Fushiguro is damn smart. Ever notice how Fushiguro's bird swoops in like a superhero to shield him from falling debris? But here's the thing. That bird ain't got a brain of its own. Nope. It's all Fushiguro's lightning-fast reflexes kicking in, using his trusty sidekick as a makeshift shield. Talk about quick thinking in a tight spot. Apologies guys, I couldn't finish making this video. As I dove back into rewatching Jujutsu Kaisen, I stumbled upon so many intriguing details that time slipped away from me. I'm way behind my upload schedule, but don't worry. Part 2 and 3 are already in the works, so rest assured there's more exciting content coming your way. And there you have it. These hidden details prove why JJK isn't just an anime, it's an experience packed with surprises that reward those who look a little closer. From Gojo's cheeky moments to the deep layers of cursed energy and character connections, it's clear that the creators left no stone unturned in crafting this masterpiece. That's why you can't just watch JJK at regular speed. Slowing it down to 0.25x lets you catch all the small, yet brilliant details that make this series so special. It's like uncovering Easter eggs in every frame. And trust me, once you see them, you'll appreciate the anime even more. So whether it's Nobara's bold hair choice or Gojo's candy stash, these moments remind us why we fell in love with JJK in the first place. And if you're as hooked as I am, stay tuned for more, because there's always something new to discover in this incredible series. Anyway, please press the like button and please subscribe to my channel and turn on all post notifications so you don't miss any daily uploads.